We made it to Key West. We got the Celebrity Summit behind us. I'm super excited we're here because...
Key lime pie.
Well, key lime pie, but also I was even skeptical that we would be able to dock here because there's been some fighting with like governments and local governments and state governments about whether or not cruise ships can dock in Key West.
Yeah, we were actually really surprised when we saw this itinerary because we were like, oh my God, it's going to Key West. I thought that wasn't even allowed.
Yeah, I thought it was banned, but I'm not really sure the full story and why the local government is trying to ban it. But all I know is that I'm a cruise fan and I'm a key lime pie fan, so I want ships to dock here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad we're here.
It's so funny because we're in America. We're in Florida. We haven't even left the state yet. Yeah. But it feels like I'm in the Caribbean and it's awesome.
It does. As we were pulling in, we could hear the roosters.
Yeah.
Crowing. What do they call that? Screaming.
Yeah, they were screaming.
We're doing it on our own today. We have a plan of different sites we want to go to and a ton of different places to get key lime pie. 7
places for key lime pie, and Brian wanted to add more, and I had to put my foot down and say 7 is enough.
Here's a good look at the summit, all 90,000 gross tons of it. Okay, what's our first stop?
So the first stop is the Truman Little White House, which I think, Truman was the president, and so he went to the big White House, so this is his little White House.
Okay, so this is our first stop is kind of what is this, a historical site?
Yeah, and I don't think we're gonna go into the house, but we're just gonna take a peek at the house.
Yeah, we're gonna start with some sites like this because it's 8 a.m. in the morning and the pie places might not be open yet.
Yeah, I think they all open at 9.
Carrie doesn't like it when you say 8 a.m. in the morning.
It's redundant. AM covers that it's in the morning.
Here we go. It's very close to the cruise port.
We're not there yet.
We're not?
No, because look, it's a sign that says they're almost there.
Well, we're almost there. Harry S. Truman, the Little White House, National Register of Historic Places.
Also open at 9 a.m., so we're just walking by it. We made it.
Here we go. So this is... Oh.
Chicken 1. There's going to be a chicken count at the bottom of the screen. Oh, chicken 2.
Oh, that's definitely a rooster.
Yeah. Do you think they're together?
Here we go, the Little White House, built in 1890.
Wow.
As a quarters for Navy officers.
Wow. This was a meeting place during the Bay of Pigs incident.
And they used this during the Cuban Missile Crisis. This is pretty crazy.
This is really cool.
Yeah, so now it's a museum, but we don't have time to go into it because we have to get pie.
Yeah.
They even have a map of the trees. And each tree is labeled, and you can see what kind of tree it is around here. That's kind of cool.
It is really cool. Some of them we're allergic to. There's an avocado tree, there's an almond tree. We got to stay away from those. Where did those chickens go?
So now we're on to our next stop, which is...
It's like a house and gardens place. We're also not going to go in, but we're going to go look at the house and the gardens from the street.
So we made it to the oldest house, I guess. Not really.
We can't, because we're not going in and because nothing's open yet. You can't really see anything, but it's a historic exhibit and garden. I'm sure it's cool inside.
Yeah, but is this Duval Street?
I believe so.
So this is the famous street in Key West here. This is the main street area.
Got all the stuff on it.
Yeah.
This is also cool. It's a hard rock that's in a historic building.
Yeah, that's really cool looking hard rock. But there's a lot of bars here. Restaurants. This is the main tourist spot. Here's a famous Key West place, Sloppy Joe's. I don't know if you heard about that.
I know what Sloppy Joe's are.
It's just a famous bar in Key West.
All I can see is Paradise Pizza.
So our next stop here is the square. What is the exact name? Or
I want to say it's called Mallory. Yeah, Mallory Square. I feel like they're supposed to be shops and stuff.
Oh, set up here?
Yeah, a farmer's market kind of situation.
Okay. But it's a great view of the ship.
Yeah, it really is. And then, my gosh, what is that? That's pretty. It's where all the rich people live.
There's a little island on there. So we just learned that this square is actually where Key West was founded.
Yeah.
And every day, every single day of the year at sunset, they have some sunset celebration here. where people come out and there's like food vendors and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I guess that's when the vendors are here. It's at sunset. 1 hour before sunset, 1 hour after sunset.
And of course, we'll be, getting on the ship
Right.
Before that. Now we're heading to our first key lime pie stop, which key lime pie here is kind of like a Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia. Everyone claims to be the original. Mm-hmm. Nobody really knows who the first place that had or made key lime pie is. So our first stop is Key Lime Pie Bakery. That's what it's called. That's the name of the place. Just off Duval Street. So this place does claim to be the birthplace of key lime pie, 1856. So
how many other restaurants will make the same claim?
Yeah, I don't know. It says the original Key Lime Pie Bakery.
It says that it's open.
It says it's open? Yeah, it opens.
It's supposed to open in 7 minutes.
But it looks like it's open now. We didn't choose this place to be first for any other reason than that
it was good on the map.
The location of our route. So.
Yeah. So why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side. Which, by the way.
To get to the key lime pie.
Oh. By the way, I always thought like to get to the other side thing was like an anti-joke, but it's a joke about like going into the other side as in like death.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I always thought it was like one of those jokes where it's like, that there's no punchline. And I realized that only as an adult.
I still didn't get it. But I think the real joke is to get to the key lime pie.
Yeah. He's
coming for us. What does that mean?
It's time for the place to open. I feel like I'm the pizza reviewer guy.
Yeah, you are.
This is Black Friday today, and we busted down the doors. We were there as soon as they opened.
Yeah.
It's 9 a.m. We're getting pie.
What's amazing though is when he sold us the pie, he was like, "This is gonna be the best pie you've ever had in your entire life." And I was like, "That's what Brian's been telling me."
So we did, we had room service breakfast at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So we're not that crazy for eating pie at 9.
Right.
But so our plan for today is, I hope we can get to all 7 places that we picked out. I picked out the top 7 places, supposedly online, of the best places for key lime pie. But we want to rank all of them, give them a rating, and then rank which place is which. What?
There's this chicken, and he's trying to eat your pie.
Okay. So here's a look at the pie.
It looks good.
We need to pace ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it can't be. So we did like this with French fries in Orlando.
We did.
And we did not pace ourselves.
Yeah, we did a thing. It was the first video we ever made called Fry Fest 2020. Now we're doing Pie Fest.
Yeah.
We're going back to our roots.
We really are. This is us.
We filmed, we made this French fry video. It was like right when we first started dating. We put it on our members page on YouTube if you want to watch it. It's not something we want the public.
We don't really want
watch.
The general public to see it. It's not the greatest.
We never literally intended to upload it to anything.
It was literally like almost like a parody of a YouTube video when we were making it. But now look at us.
But now we're doing it.
I know.
Not as a joke.
Anyway, eat your pie.
But if you want to watch it, if you join our member page, you can.
Yeah, you can see fries.
Let's see.
One bite, everyone knows.
One bite, everyone knows the rules.
Key Lime Pie Bakery, the original.
It's very good.
Is it?
You should try it.
Okay. Bone apple teeth?
I thought it was really good. This is. You can really taste the key liminess of it,
Yeah. Good crust.
So what should we rate it? I
don't feel good about that. I think when we have the next one, we'll say this one was better than the last one.
Yeah.
The first one was really good.
So I think, the better way of doing it is ranking the bakeries instead of giving this I would give this probably like an 8,
Yeah.
Like 8 out of 10.
I need something to compare it to. Well, I really like the back where there's extra crust.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next place.
I'm not really pacing myself, I'm just eating the pie. Okay, should we? Okay.
So before we came here, right before the cruise, we got some key lime pies at Publix so that we could have a baseline and really see how much better the key lime pie is here. And I will say, this one right here is better, way better than...
The ones from Publix had an aftertaste that made me
This is way better
than
the 3 that we had at home before here. Okay, so in order to rate these pies, we need a baseline. So I figured a Publix key lime pie is the perfect average key lime pie you could get. It's the most average. Comet is trying to get attention.
That's okay, it's her birthday. If you don't know, Publix is like the grocery store in Florida. I'm from Delaware and like it's not a thing up there, so I just figure that's like a helpful piece of information.
So we also got this Marie calendar and Edwards pie. This is in the freezer section of Publix. By tasting the Publix pie and these other horrible ones, we're gonna have a baseline of like how much better these other pies are.
Right, because we're in Key West, so it's like obviously it's gonna be better than this like other part of Florida pie.
We needed to taste this in order to be like, okay, like this pie's actually good. Okay,
now, I was arguing with Brian. Doesn't it seem insane that two people are having not one, not two, but 3 pies?
I'm gonna have a couple pieces and then put this back in the freezer.
Okay. And so how many is Comet gonna have?
I don't know. It's her birthday, so maybe she needs one.
That looks good. I'll tell you what. I'm a crust girl. That's crusty in a good way.
Yeah, look at this one. This one says real Key West lime juice.
Well, then this is a false test. This is from Key West.
I'm really guessing this one's gonna be complete trash.
What do you have against Marie?
I don't know. It seems. I don't know. It seems too mass-produced to be good. You know?
Now, would you say you're a key lime pie expert?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I've been to Key West before and I've had key lime pie at Key West.
Okay.
The cat's about to eat the pie. Okay, it's good. Like, this is really good. Okay, now I'm gonna try Marie Callender's.
Keep in mind, this one's frozen.
I have a preconceived notion that this is going to be trash.
The one from Publix was like fresh, and then these two are like frozen, and we did not thaw them.
I mean, it's not horrible. Like, honestly, it's not.
I wouldn't expect it to.
It's not trash. It's actually not trash.
Actually.
Edwards below average, but I'm actually surprised that it's still pretty good. I mean, it's not good, but you know.
I like the Marie. She knows where it's at.
Okay. Well, anyway, we tasted, the average key lime pie, so now we're ready to go in like 3 days.
Get blown away.
I think it's in like 3 days.
Yeah, that's how close Comet's birthday is to Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So now we're ready to taste all the pies in 3 days and really get an accurate sense of the taste and the quality and everything. Like, now we're experts because we've had 3 pies.
Love it.
So the next place is on Duval Street.
Oh, it's Ben & Jerry's.
Very close to where we just were. Here's the next place. It's called Mattheessen's, and it looks like they have some amazing chocolate chip cookies in there. Stop number 2, Mattheessen's. It's funny because like in these places, I mean, we've only been to 2 so far, but like they have like the key lime pies in slices ready to go.
Yeah. This place was funny because they had in quotes, ours is the best.
They said theirs is the best.
Yeah.
Now I will say the key lime pie bakery was very, very good.
It was.
Like way better than the Publix one
100%.
that we had the other day. So
Love to see.
So key lime pie, if you don't know, it's very basic ingredients. We have a graham cracker crust. Then there's the filling, which the filling is very basic too. It's condensed milk, key lime juice, and egg. That's the other thing.
Okay.
And then whipped cream or meringue on top. It's a very basic pie. So there's some knowledge for you.
Thank you. I didn't know what was in it.
You didn't?
There's egg in it? That's weird.
This is good.
What's better?
The graham cracker is very thick on this.
Yeah, I can see that. Mattheessen's, by the way, is like right over there. It's kind of like unmarked, but it's like over there. This is Duval Street.
This is better than the original key lime pie bakery.
So you agree with their quote that says ours is the best?
So far, what I kind of want to do is like, we'll put each one on the screen in the ranking.
Yeah.
So right now, key lime pie bakery number 2, Mattheessen's number 1.
Got it.
This is really good.
All right. Well, I want to try it.
Yeah. Harry likes the graham cracker crust. So
I do.
I think you're really gonna like that.
I'm gonna just take a little bite and then I'll get more into it later.
Do you agree with me that this one's better?
Yeah. First of all, it's more limey.
Yes.
Second of all, the crust is better.
Yeah, get some of the on the edge there. It's like really thick.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's good. It's better, right?
It is. The crust makes the pie.
Okay. So I think our next stop is another key lime pie place, right? I think it's really funny that we're walking on the streets of Key West just eating key lime pie as we're walking.
And we're walking to the next key lime pie place, and it's literally right around the corner.
Okay, we made it to the next spot. This one is called Key Lime Pie Company.
Not to be confused with the Key Lime Pie Bakery, okay?
Yeah, so we'll call this one the company to make it clear.
Oh, it's a nice shop in here.
Ooh, everything's like, you know, that lime green.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh, they're making the pies right now. So we're at the company now, Key Lime Pie Company. Everything is like very like lime green in here. It's very cool.
I really like it in here, which is why we're eating it inside.
Yes, and yeah, it's cool that they have an inside area. Now, when you think of key lime pie in your mind, you think of lime green. But if you were ever served a key lime pie that's green, it's wrong.
Wow.
Because a true key lime pie will be yellow.
This gorgeous color. It's kind of like whitish yellow.
Yeah, so if you...
Because it's that condensed milk.
Well, if you had a key lime pie served to you that's green, that either means, one, they're not using real key lime juice.
Right.
Because key lime juice is actually yellow and not green.
Okay.
So they're probably using a different type of lime juice, which means it's not a key lime pie.
Or food coloring.
Or food coloring or something. So an authentic key lime pie will be yellow, even though you associate...
lime equals green.
The green, you associate key lime pie with green, but this is another place where they use whipped cream instead of meringue. All three of the places we've been so far have been whipped cream.
But it was fancy though.
I personally like meringue better, but so this one is served frozen.
I liked that at home.
The other ones weren't served that way. That's how they do it here. It's very hot out today though.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Also the AC in here is very nice. It's 83 degrees, but it's very humid right now.
It's like the sun is just brutal.
Yeah, this one's the most tart one we've had so far.
Okay.
Me personally, this one's on the bottom for me. I would actually put the Publix one above this one. I might actually, now that I think about it, I would put the two frozen ones we've had from Publix too above it.
Now I need to try it.
I want to see what Kerry thinks.
It's almost like ice cream, the way that
It is. What do you think? Do you agree with me?
It's very different
It is.
from all of what we've had before. It's like their own take.
This is definitely the most unique one we've had.
I think it's better than the at-home stuff.
You do?
Yeah, but I agree with your ranking.
Yeah. And in the matter of seconds, we are at our next spot, which is Kermit's, which is right here. These places are so close together.
They really are. It's easy to do like a pie walk like this.
It's so easy to pie hop. It's a pie hop. We're starting a new thing. Okay, we got our Kermit's key lime pie.
This is the one that I've heard the most about.
They had an award on their wall that said Best Key Lime Pie in 2018.
Yeah.
And there was also a rooster on the award, which I thought was fun.
I like that. But also, look at this atmosphere. There's like koi fish.
Yeah, this is a really cool seating area.
And I got a Gatorade because I need it.
Okay, you're gonna try first this time.
This is the first time I got to try first, so I have to like form an opinion all on my own.
So this is our fourth place, right?
Yeah. So let's confirm the rankings right now.
Yes.
Company.
Yep.
At the bottom.
Then bakery.
Then bakery. Then what was that place called?
Mattheessen.
Mattheessen. Okay. So now we have Kermit's. Where will it place? Wow. Okay. Okay, here's the thing. Do you want a graham crackery crust, or do you want like a more like cakey crust?
I want graham cracker.
Then you're gonna be pro Mattheessen's.
Okay.
At first, my first bite from up front, I was like, Mattheessen's is better. Then I had a bite from the back, and now I'm thinking this is better.
Huh.
Let me try it again. It's very limey.
Okay.
I think I might be pro Mattheessen's. There's a chicken coming up to steal your pie.
This is number 2.
Yeah.
Mattheessen's is still on top.
I agree.
This is below it.
Yeah.
Very close to bakery, but it beats bakery.
Yeah.
company, way on the bottom. Sorry, company.
Yeah, it was just weird and different. It's like if you're looking for an alt, like...
I honestly, I didn't really like it.
Yeah, and I felt bad because we were like eating in there and we were like, ooh, I don't like this.
The thing is when you have so many options,
yeah,
I don't know.
But yeah, this is really good.
Yeah.
Number 2 pie. Out of 4, no.
We've done 4 so far, yeah. Right across the street from Kermit's is this historic seaport, which is decorated for Christmas.
And it's like, it looks like ornaments, but I think it's actually like buoys.
Oh, like bobbers?
Yeah.
Or buoys?
I don't know what they actually are. It's clever and I love it.
That's really cool. Yeah, a ton of boats in the water here. This place is very walkable, Key West. Like you don't even...
It is.
You don't need a bike or anything. You can walk. Like there's our ship. You can see the X right back
I think the one part that's going to be less walkable is once we get to, we're going to go to the southernmost point. I think that's going to take a little bit longer.
Yeah. Okay. Stop number 5. This is Pepe's. We had to get it to go. It's like more of like a restaurant.
Yeah.
So we got it to go. Here's a look at it.
Interesting whipped cream technique on this one.
Smothered with whipped cream and served with the slice of
wow, a lime.
That's crazy.
That is interesting.
People online said this was one of the best, so let's see. You know, it's been hot. We've been eating a lot of pie at 9 in the morning. We're sweating. This is our 5th stop. I'm getting a little fatigued, but then I took one bite and everything was better.
Really? Because I'm still in what you just said before that.
It makes you feel better. It's amazing. It doesn't look like it would be the best, but it's so good, and it's so good. It's insane. You would not think, like, I mean, look at this place. It's kind of like, you know, hole-in-the-wall type of place, you know.
There were lots of locals in there.
Oh, the locals love it, I guarantee it. Everyone there.
It's the best one.
Really?
Yeah.
It might actually be. Again, it's not really a bakery. It's more of a bar and restaurant. Cafe. We gotta get the shade.
Oh my God.
I'm shocked by this. Just because of kind of the vibe in there. It's amazing, right?
Ooh, good.
Is it? Do you think it's actually better than Mattheessen's though?
I do.
Okay,
Because I want to keep eating this.
Let me try. It's either number 1 or 2. Let me show the graham cracker. A very thick graham cracker crust here, you know.
And like that's what makes it to me. But even the stuff, it's not. I think Kermit's was like too limey. It's the perfect amount of lime.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I think it says something that this is our 5th stop. Every key lime pie is amazing, and then we have this, and it's like
Holy.
mind blowing, and it's like, oh my God! But we've been having amazing pies this whole time.
I know.
I think this is number 1.
This is
Pepe's.
Pepe's. Come to Pepe's.
Mattheessen's is a very close.
I
second
agree.
place.
It's very close, but
Now-
this is better.
We have 2 stops left on our list.
I think it's like Blue Haven.
Blue Heaven.
Heaven, you're right.
Blue Heaven and like Moondog or something.
Moondog. That sounds right.
Now I will say I've had Blue Heaven in the past. I think it's going to be number 1.
When did you come here?
I came here years ago, probably like 8 years ago.
You're not gonna remember.
You remember a pie like that. Memories of a pie like that last a lifetime.
Wow.
But so far, Pepe
Will
is
memories
number
of a pie like this
I think
last?
yeah. I think
There's the Pepe sign right behind Brian.
I think
Come there.
it's a little difficult to get it to go. I don't think they normally do. We went up to the bar and
Yeah, it's hard to get it
asked
to go. It also might be the furthest walk from the ship. So you really have to work for this pie.
But I mean, obviously this place is good. The whole place was locals.
Yeah. It was like the kind of place where like a guy walks in and is like, hey, and like say the name of the bartender, and the bartender's like, hey, person's name, and
oh yeah, everyone knew each other, and
Yeah.
then someone sat down at the bar and said, oh, you're friends with so and so. Like it's the type of guy that's like, you know, very tanned, like fishing shirt, like he drives a boat, like you know.
everybody has a dog in there, and then like
Yeah.
they'd come up and be like, oh hey,
Yeah, people would
dog's
bring their dogs in.
name, and
Yeah.
like yeah.
Amazing. This is whipped cream again on top, which this is so good.
Our very next stop is Brian's favorite on planet Earth. It's Starbucks, and I'm so excited because I have to go pee-pee.
You have to go pee-pee after going to Pepe's.
That's why.
They might have a mug.
They might have a mug, that's why we're going.
But then it's also on the way to our next historical spot.
So it's like 10 something in the morning, but I've had so much pie that I'm like, I need real, actual food, which we didn't think about today. We're turning left.
This is the only food that we need. And by the way, if you're watching this and going, oh, look at these idiots eating pie at 9 in the morning.
Maybe.
You're right. You are right.
No, I think you need to change your life.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're wrong. You need to eat 5 pies at 9 in the morning.
Every day. That's my health advice.
I'm literally shocked at the quality of Pepe's
Me
pie.
too, because like when we were in there and because we had to like go up to the bar to order it, like wait around in front of all these people, I was in such a bad mood that I was like, you could have a good pie and I still won't like it because I'm in a bad mood. But like the pie was so good that it didn't matter.
It was deceiving.
It was.
And it's kind of shocking that we have these places that it's like the key lime pie bakery and it's like dedicated to key lime pie, and then this bar and cafe was a lot better.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. We found the Starbucks and I didn't even know that they were gonna have this.
This is amazing. Florida Keys.
I didn't know they had a Florida Keys Been There series mug.
If we had known that there was a Key West, not Key West, but Florida Keys, we would have driven to the Keys a long, long time ago.
But I love that it has a key lime pie.
Wow.
It's cool. I collect these mugs. If you don't know, everywhere I go, I try to get a mug.
Our kitchen cabinets are about to fall down from the amount of...
I'll insert some footage here of what the shelf looks like in the kitchen, but...
It's a structural issue.
I've actually stopped putting mugs up there. I've been putting them in the garage, which is very sad because they should be on display.
Of course.
I'm actually worried about the structural integrity of the shelf. It's just getting too heavy. These are heavy, and when you have hundreds...
We need a very structurally sound shelf in our house that we purchased.
Made out of like steel.
Yeah. Anyway, should we go to mile marker 0?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right, we found it at the end of the highway, mile 0, or the beginning of the highway, depending on how you look at it.
I think that's cool. There's also like gift shops nearby that are like end of the road, mile 0 themed.
This is a 0 mile gift shop, and then literally across the street, end of the road.
I'm confused though, because the road continues.
Well, I mean, it's either the beginning or end of the road, depending on how you look at it.
But shouldn't it be like at the sea? That's where the end of the road is? Because like from there to here, that should be like 1 mile.
Yeah.
So shouldn't it be mile 1?
We made it to Blue Heaven, and this looks amazing.
This is insane. So this is that like meringue that you were talking about, yeah?
So
what's on top?
So we have the graham cracker crust, and then the filling again is key lime juice, condensed milk, and egg.
Yeah.
Then now this is meringue. I think this might be the first one we've had that has meringue on it.
So what is that?
And they've toasted it on top.
Oh, it's toasted.
Yeah. So
it's funny because on the sign it said like, this is the one that you saw on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, this is the pie that is pretty.
It looks so good. Now the meringue is my favorite part, so I think I'm gonna like this one the most.
Yeah. I don't know because I haven't had one with meringue yet.
I'm really looking forward. I had this one like 8 years ago.
Would you say that you're in heaven?
Blue Heaven.
Blue heaven.
Okay, let's see.
I like that you say meringue's your favorite part, but now you're taking from the back where the meringue is the shortest.
All right, I'm gonna have just the meringue.
Meringue?
Which, if you didn't know, it's like whipped cream. A better version of whipped cream.
Okay.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Is the state of Florida officially named key lime pie the official pie of Florida.
Wow.
Now you know. This is good. Now, the thing is, the top 2 are so good.
Right. It's hard to compete.
It's really hard to compete. I want to see what you think.
Yeah, this is a very, it's a competitive competition. I need the fork. I'm not just gonna. Now I want to know what the top pie of Delaware is.
They probably don't even have one.
Yeah. 1 bite. Everyone knows the rules.
What do you think of this one?
It's fine. I think it's better than Bakery and Company. So I guess maybe my question is this better than Kermit's?
Oh my God, for sure.
You think this is better than Kermit's?
Yeah.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I like meringue.
So you like the whipped cream better?
Yeah, what the hell?
You don't like it?
What is that? Because before I took from the back where it was like kind of meringue.
Yeah.
It's almost like eating like ricotta cheese. Like that texture.
Yeah. Last time I was at Key West, I never went to Mattheessen's or Pepe's.
Right.
And I thought this one was the best. So in my head, I was thinking this one was going to be the best again.
I do like the crust.
But I'm thinking this is third place right now.
I'm putting it in fourth for me because I don't like that meringue. I would take the meringue off and then I think I would enjoy the pie.
You want to put it in fourth?
Yeah, I do.
I can agree with. Wait, so what's above it?
I think Kermit's, Mattheessen's, and Pepe's.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
But this one,
It's still good. If you came here, you'd still have a very good slice of pie.
exactly. It's still. I mean,
And I think it's the most beautiful pie.
this is the most Instagrammable.
The competition of most beautiful
If it was a photo contest, this one would win.
Yeah.
But it's way better than Publix and those other ones we had at home.
For sure.
But yeah, I think it is. I think fourth place. I'm just surprised to say that, but yeah.
The only one that's like debatable of whether or not it's worse than the ones we had at home is Company.
So we didn't realize this before, but Blue Heaven is here, but then they have this area across the street.
Oh.
That's where we were eating.
I was like, oh my God, wait, did we eat the right pie?
And we did. It's just that they have both sides of the street covered.
That's cool.
Okay, we made it to our last stop. This place is called Moondog.
There's a dog on the moon.
This is our 7th stop, our final key lime pie stop. We're at Moondog, and they have way more than just key lime pie. They have everything.
This also seems like a true bakery. Like
Yes.
everything seems very,
Yeah.
I don't know,
And for
well
the,
done.
For the gluten-free people, there's a key lime tart. So that's cool.
That is really cool.
First impressions are high.
They are, yeah.
I like the box.
It was a legit bakery. It wasn't like just key lime pie.
It's a bakery and a cafe.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at this.
Holy mackerel.
This the presentation of this is the
This
best. I'm gonna
wins is
drop
better
this.
than Blue Heaven.
Look at the little, I think that's the zest of a key lime.
Oh, you're right.
So a key lime is different than a normal lime.
Tell us all about it.
Well, I don't know where they came from, but some other,
Probably Key West.
like they're not native to Key West.
What?
They were brought in somewhere, but I mean they're grown. I've been actually like looking around for key lime trees, but they're different than a regular lime.
Okay. Baby, eat it.
This looks amazing.
Put it in your mouth. Is this our last stop?
This is our last stop, and it looks amazing. Again, we have the meringue, which
You know how I feel about that.
That's a pro for me. This one looks so good. Like, look at this. Look at this bite. We got the graham cracker,
Oh, wow.
the meringue on top.
To be honest, I'm kind of like ready to get sick because we've had so much pie. Like the thought of eating this is kind of like, oh.
That's how it goes. But like, I felt that too. And then you take a bite, and you're like, your worries are gone.
Really?
Very crunchy graham cracker crust on this one.
All right. Where are we thinking the ranking?
It might be number 1. I need to see what Kerry thinks. I think this is, what was number 2? Mattheessen's?
Yeah.
It's in the top 3.
Okay.
I know that.
For sure. Can we just talk about this presentation again? Mm-hmm. In terms of looks, this is obviously on top.
Like somehow they've toasted the top of the meringue, like just on the edges somehow, and then the zest, the key lime zest on top. I mean, amazing.
I'm literally standing out here dripping sweat.
Yeah.
It's like it's water coming off of my body.
But in terms of dessert, a key lime pie is probably the most refreshing dessert you could have. By the way, there's a lighthouse right there behind you.
Oh, we're going there. Here's my problem with this. The crust is too crunchy. I can't eat it with just this fork.
I think the crust might be a little burnt.
That's gonna knock off some points.
I think so too.
It's really freaking good though.
Yeah. I think the crust, they actually burnt the crust a tiny bit. You get a tiny bit of that burnt taste, you know what I mean?
Yeah. For that reason, it cannot beat Pepe's.
Yes.
It will not. I don't think it's better than Mattheessen's.
No, I agree with that. I think it's below Mattheessen's.
But it will remain at third place.
Yes.
Even with a burnt crust. So imagine they make it on another day without a burnt crust.
Yeah.
We have to judge by what they gave us.
So there's Moondog Cafe, and right across the street
is the Ernest Hemingway home. I think it's really funny that it's like, ooh, a historic place, no credit cards.
He hated credit cards.
He was known to hate credit cards.
If you're by this historical site of the Hemingway house and the lighthouse, you can go
get a little snacky.
You can go to Moondog and get a solid key lime pie. So I think, it's a great location for that place.
It seems very nice.
Yeah, there's a big line. I don't think we're gonna go in.
No, but I didn't realize he lived so well, It's a nice house.
And do we know, he was a Nobel Peace Prize winner, right?
Not peace. He won a Nobel Prize in literature.
Okay. Beyond that, I don't really know what he did.
He wrote stuff, dear.
Okay, and then right across the street is the Key West Lighthouse.
And Keeper's Quarters Museum.
So I guess that's the name, is just the Key West Lighthouse?
Yeah, and if you look closely, you'll see Robert Pattinson.
Really?
And Robert De Niro. Is it? Wait, no, who?
William Dafoe?
William Dafoe.
Now, again, we would climb to the top, but we have way too much pie in us.
I think I could pass out or throw up. I'm not sure which would happen first, but I don't want to find out. Plus, we have the southernmost point in front of us, just a little bit that way.
Yeah, a lot of people drive, golf carts around here, which is...
Yeah.
So that'd probably be a fun thing to do. So we're walking to the southernmost point. We have to give our ranking. This is our final ranking of the 7 places we tried. The top 7 pies. Obviously, we didn't go to every single place there is here, but...
We went to most that were within walking distance and were online, that people listed them as great places to go.
I literally wanted to go to more places, but Carrie...
I put my foot down.
She was gonna kill me. She put her foot down at 7. Which, by the way, let me just say, if you don't even really like key lime pie, if you come here and get a piece of key lime pie here, except for the company, I think you'll love it. I think it's just that good. Okay, but anyway, we have to give our definitive list. So,
I want to start with the bottom.
Okay, bottom is the Key Lime Pie Company.
Which I feel bad because that was the one where we ate in front of the people that sliced the pie for us, and I was like, ee.
They were behind glass. They didn't hear us bash it.
Yeah, I think they had headphones in, so we're okay.
Honestly, Publix is better than the Key Lime Pie Company. I feel like a lot of tourists would go there because it's just very close.
Good destination or location.
It's close to the ship, and it's also called the Key Lime Pie Company.
Right.
And it draws you in. The inside of the store is very cool, but
This wasn't my favorite.
A Publix key lime pie is better than
it was unique. If you're looking for a unique take on a key lime pie.
Yeah. Okay, so number 6.
That was the bakery. The very first one we had.
Okay, number 6 is the bakery.
That wasn't even a bad slice.
Everything 6 up and is amazing.
Yeah. I would recommend that to a friend.
Yeah. Bakery, very good. But number 6. Okay, number 5 was Blue Heaven. Again.
Great slice.
Amazing slice, but when you're dealing with the best of the best, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Right, and then number 4 is Kermit's, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then number 3.
What we just had.
We just had Moondog. And that's only because they burnt the graham cracker.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been number 1.
It could have. That might have been a fluke.
It could have been a fluke.
Number 2.
Mattheessen.
Mattheessen's is amazing.
Really good slice. I like that one because it's close to the cruise dock.
Yep.
And it was very, very good.
I would say if you love graham cracker, Mattheessen's is, I think, had the best crust.
Yeah.
The Mattheessen's crust was almost like a cookie in a way.
And you know what? In that shop, there were a bunch of cookies there. And so I feel like maybe if you are a cookie person, that could be your top pie.
Yeah.
And lastly,
number 1.
At number 1, the greatest pie of all time. It rose us from the dead because it was so good.
Pepe's
Cafe.
A shock winner. Was not expecting Pepe's to win. But honestly, anything in our top 6,
Yeah. Highly
amazing. Literally, like, it was very hard to decide.
Yeah.
Mattheessen's or Pepe is just amazing.
Truly, yeah.
Mattheessen's is much easier to get because it's a bakery. Pepe's is a cafe where you have to like go up to the bar unless you're gonna have a meal there.
And it's further away from the cruise port. Like, you really have to do some walking for it.
If you want something very close to the cruise port, I would do Pepe.
Highly recommend. No.
Or I mean, Mattheessen.
Mattheessen's.
This is a weather station, so if that coconut
is wet,
is raining,
then it's raining. If it's swaying, then it's windy. If it's hot, then it's sunny.
If it's gone, then it's a hurricane.
This is a really great weather tool.
That's kind of funny.
I enjoy that. I think we're getting closer and closer.
We are. We're getting very close to the southernmost point. If you're wondering how long it takes to get there from the lighthouse or the Hemingway house, it takes the amount of time it takes to talk about 7 different pie shops. And then you'll be here because it's right up there.
Perfect description.
And here we are. This is the southernmost point of the continental U.S.
This is amazing. Wait, okay, continental U.S.
Yeah.
So does that mean that Hawaii is actually the southernmost?
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
Hawaii is actually more south than Key West, but here's the famous spot here, and they have a webcam somewhere around here because they always show it.
You can see.
Is that it?
I think so.
That might be the webcam over there, but whenever there's a hurricane, they kind of show this, and the waves just crash. Like they're like, for the last hurricane, like the waves were crashing way over the point.
And I feel like some of these houses, you can see a little bit of like hurricane damage on some of them.
And everyone's waiting in line to get their photo. The line for the photo stretches all the way down the block there. I can't even see the end of the line. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it. Well, I can't see the end of the line, but I see the line.
But everyone's lined up to get their photo. So
I've been told that you should come early in the morning if you want a photo. We don't need a photo.
We're not going to get in line for a photo because
this video is our photo.
Yeah, I guess so. So this is going to complete our walking tour of Key West.
We had a great time.
Yeah, I would highly recommend walking and doing Key West on your own if you come here on your cruise. We're very sweaty and full of
I've never
pie.
sweated this much. And we live in Orlando.
And I'm so full, I don't even think I need lunch.
Yeah, I just feel like I need like something that isn't a dessert.
Yeah. I think I'm good until dinner tonight, but yeah, we're just gonna, it's actually kind of crazy because you can take the street we're walking on, because the southernmost point is directly behind us, and we can take this street and walk for 20 minutes and we'll be right back at the ship, just in a straight line. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head back to the ship and lay down and relax.
Yeah.
So we're out here on the pool deck. We decided to come out. I got some real food because I had only had key lime pie for the day, and we're just relaxing under the sun.
I only need pie.
You only need pie? Well, look at you.
I had one too many.
Yeah, I think so.
I probably just had one too many. I'm just like, I'm literally like, I'm like passed out. I'm like
You need some real food.
No.
Yes. I mean, we're in the shade, but I'm not super sure that being outside is good for us. We had a very warm day full of just pie.
We're pulling away from Key West now, and we can see that Mallory Square where we were earlier. Now there's a ton of people there. They're there for sunset, and a bunch of vendors have popped up.
We keep hearing them like cheer, and like I'm so surprised that they were able to like put all that together.
Yeah, because it was empty before.
It was completely empty, and now it's packed, and there's a bunch of like event equipment that they put up every single day.
But we've just been like passed out since we got back. We've just been like laying down, really. But eventually, I guess we'll probably get ready for dinner.
This is a lazy cruise.
It is, and we don't even have any dinner reservations. So I think as soon as we feel like moving again, we'll get ready for dinner.
I love that.
Another thing is that, normally when you leave a cruise port, the port kind of dies out when the ship leaves, but
Not here.
not here, not in Key West. Key West came alive. Still tons of people at port here, obviously.
Key West is cool. I was looking up like how many other ships come here.
Yeah.
And I'm almost wondering if there's like a passenger limit per day for Key West.
I don't know. I can't believe that
He's really just here for the taking, you know?
Yeah, it's not even hidden at all.
Like, I'm kind of just inclined to just leave it.
But I can't believe there's a celebrity duck. But anyway, we decided to finally, get up and head to dinner. We don't have reservations. We don't have a set dining time. It's just you can make reservations if you want.
Yeah.
But it's nice that you can go down whenever you want.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And also, we were going to go to the buffet tonight.
That was our plan.
But we thought the main dining room was so good yesterday that we have to go again tonight.
And it's like, we don't really have anything else to do tonight, so why not go and sit and enjoy our meal?
Yeah, we got our table for two. This time we're in the main area of the dining room.
It looks so cool in here. And behind Brian, there's like a big wall of windows that are all pitch black right now, but I feel like in the daytime it would look really neat.
Hopefully nobody sits in that table. This is why we normally don't like going to the main dining room, is because the tables are so close together.
Last night it wasn't like this.
Not all the tables here are like this. There are some tables that were like against the wall that are very separated.
Yeah, so I hope we're good.
Yeah, but probably gonna skip appetizers again. We normally just skip appetizers.
We ate a lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about like when we're on a cruise is we're eating all day.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to get like salad and soup before dinner.
Agreed. So it's time for tonight's dinner time question. We have a question from Candace G tonight, and she asks, dinner time question, who are your favorite cruise vloggers besides us?
Love this question. Great question.
Yeah.
We watch a lot, so I'm gonna narrow it down to the top three.
Yeah.
Trev and Chels. I don't think we would have a YouTube channel if it wasn't for Trev and Chels.
They really set the standard.
It's the highest quality.
I mean, they literally work with Royal Caribbean. And I think that's kind of their niche too. It's like their take on influencers for Royal.
When I first was starting to get Kerry into watching cruise vlogs, we watched Trev and Chels first.
For sure.
And I think if you were to like show someone else Trev and Chels cruise vlogs, you could get them into watching vlogs because the quality is that good.
They're very likable.
They have great energy.
Great energy and also great filming technique, which is like the great combo. You have to have that X factor.
They have the X factor.
And then you also have to be good at producing a vlog.
They're great. And love their personalities. And for us, our favorites, it's all about the personality.
It really is.
It's all about like for the next two of our favorites, it's really like we could be friends with these people.
Yeah.
And we feel like we are friends with them somehow. We've never met them.
Yeah.
Ordinary Adventures, Peter and Kitra. I think we discovered them late.
We did.
But yeah, recently we discovered their YouTube channel, and so we've been going back and watching everything.
And what's great about them is they're not just cruise vlogs, and I think this happens with a lot of the people that we watch. They're also Disney vloggers.
I forgot I was going to say that we watch a lot of Disney vlogs. So Ordinary Adventures is a lot of Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Disney Duo Adventures.
I love them.
Courtney and Donnie.
They're my best friends.
It's mainly, yeah. I do feel like we're like friends with them. We've never met though.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Mostly Disney stuff, again with them, because I think we mostly watch Disney stuff.
But I loved their Disney Wish vlog series.
Oh my god, they did a great job on the Disney Wish.
And like they're so genuine. I think people comment that a lot for us, but I feel that way about them.
Yeah, we watched their Disney Wish videos like right after we got off the Disney Wish, and it was so fun to watch. It was like I was like reliving our cruise in a way.
It kept my excitement of being on board going even after I disembarked.
Okay, we got our food, and yours looks really good.
Yeah, I got the, I think, lemon pepper roasted chicken, and it comes with rigatoni.
Wow, I got the vegetarian thing. This is masala potatoes.
I think that's really cool. It smelled good. Like when he brought it by, I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay, we got our dessert.
It's a lava cake.
It looks so good.
I have to cut it open for you. Did it come out?
I don't know. Not really.
Huh.
But it comes with coffee ice cream, which is one of my favorite flavors of ice cream, and a caramelized banana, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I like fresh banana, but I'm not so sure how I feel about cooked banana, but I'm going to try it.
And you also got a 0 proof.
I did. I just took a bite.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, so I also got a 0 proof cocktail. It was called the Raspberry Fizz, and it's very good. It's like sweet, kind of like Shirley Temple-y. Very good.
We're walking back to the room on the outside deck. On what is it, like deck 4? Yeah, deck 4.
Yeah, deck 4. We've never been out here before.
Yeah, I don't think we have. Anyway, Kerry's scared because
I don't like when it's nighttime and we're walking outside. If it's really windy, I really hate it, but it's not that windy right now.
yeah, it's just like pitch black out there.
But like nobody would be able to find me right now if I fell off.
No, but we're moving very slow because
Baby, don't do that.
because our next stop is Nassau, but tomorrow's a day at sea. So Key West to Nassau, it's not that far away, so we can go pretty slow on our way there.
Tomorrow we're probably just gonna like anchor and
We're not gonna anchor, we'll just go really slow.
yeah.
But the main dining room food was good. It wasn't as good as yesterday.
It wasn't like mind-blowing. Like yesterday it
Yeah.
was like a mind-blowing meal, but it was
Yeah.
still very good.
Yeah, they set the bar too high on day 1.
Yeah.
But the lava cake.
Oh my
was
God, that was
amazing.
so good. And I
I
liked the banana, by the way.
I almost wanted to order another lava cake.
But I kind of looked at him like, hey, you had 7 pies this morning. Do you really need a second dessert?
I love a lava cake, and that was an amazing lava cake.
Yeah, it was good.
And I love coffee ice cream, so that is a dessert for me.
I gave Brian my coffee ice cream and he gave me his banana.
I just unlocked the door with the app.
That's really cool. I didn't even know you could do that.
I wasn't sure that if it would work.
That's so neat.
But look, you can use the celebrity app. I didn't think it would work.
I literally did not know that that was on the app.
I was like, I saw this in the app. I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'll try it right now.
That's kind of cool. If you forget your key, you can.
That's great. Well, let's see if we have a glass. This cruise line hates Gus's.
Oh. Oh. What the heck?
We got chocolate.
That doesn't count. He hates Gus.
There's no Gus.
That's okay. Look at these chocolates. I do like that we get a little planner though, and it's printed.
I love this. Like this, it sounds stupid, but
Makes your night. Makes your day.
one of my favorite things is literally when we come back to the room at the end of the
Night.
night. I can't talk.
I know.
One of my favorite things is when we come back to the room at the end of the night, and I lay down in bed and look at the cruise compass, or in this case, Celebrity Today, and read about what's going on tomorrow.
It's nice.
The app is not the same.
It's not the same.
And if anyone's pro app, it's me.
I know.
Someone that makes apps.
Right.
And I hate the app. And I love the paper.
And I'm a graphic designer who has made paper stuff like that before, and I like it. I like it a lot.
There's something about stuff on paper. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah.
So really what we're saying is Disney, get it together.
Oh.
Bring back the navigator.
Yeah.
So we're going 8.9 knots, which is, pretty slow. But yeah, we left Key West, and this is our next stop, as we can see from that little icon, Nassau. But tomorrow's a day at sea. We're gonna be taking it nice and slow to Nassau with a full day at sea tomorrow. So.
And tomorrow, there's secrets to a flatter stomach. So I'll just go there and then bam.
I wonder what the secret is, and I wonder if it has something to do with pies.
I think eat more. That's probably what they'll say.
Coming up in our next video, we spend a day at sea on board the Celebrity Summit. We play Deal or No Deal and have a fully animated dinner.